Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Monday Night SmackDown. I know it's supposed to be Sunday, ladies and gentlemen, but Eric Bischoff has made it tonight. And our first match up is of course a qualifying match to become a part of the second part of the King of the Ring tournament between Eddie Guerrero and Ricochet in a steel cage match. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot wait to see what kind of match these two are gonna put on. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, first out is the Latino Heat himself, who Brock Lesnar is gonna take on for, of course, Eddie Guerrero's World Heavyweight Championship that he won on SmackDown a couple weeks ago. But ladies and gentlemen, we also have some other great matches for you. We have Dakota Kai versus Ember Moon. Of course, our WWE women's Money in the Bank winner. And of course, later we have Shawn Michaels versus the bad guy, Razor Ramon. Of course, Scott Hall has said that he wants to face Shawn Michaels one last time. Shawn Michaels has said that he wants to face Razor Ramon to avenge his loss at WrestleMania in that ladder match. He wants to win back his Intercontinental title. Of course, it's figurative. Shawn Michaels is going to take on the bad guy one last time. It's his last appearance. The bad guy, Razor Ramon, in a no-holds-barred match. And of course, later we have John Cena taking on, his name escapes me. Oh yes, now I know, the Animal, the Destroyer, Batista. Of course, the European champion. Of course, Batista. It's a champion versus champion match. But ladies and gentlemen, right now let's put our hands down, because nobody really cares about Ricochet. Of course, he was the North American champion. Blah blah blah. All this, all that. The crowd loves him. Let me tell you something right now. Ricochet is not all that in a bag of chips. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm just gonna forget that he even exists. At our last match, our main event is a qualifying match for Stone Cold Steve Austin to see if he can make it to Clash of Champions to hopefully get a shot at The Rock's championship, of course. And here we go, Ricochet making his way into the ring, slides in, and he is just taking everything in. And of course, we have, let me give you some of the card for Clash of Champions. Of course, we have Mankind versus Edge, the Rated R Superstar, who Mankind isn't very happy about. Of course, we saw Mick Foley. Of course, Mick Foley came out a couple of weeks ago, gave his feelings on what he thought that he thought the WWE Universe was deserting him. So, of course, Mick Foley going into this match with a little bit of an anger issue, but Ricochet going into this match with a little bit of energy. But I'm sure that Latino Heat Eddie Guerrero can do it. Of course, Ricochet taunting to Mr. Latino Heat here, and he's going to climb up. Not a very smart decision, especially since he hasn't even taken a bit of the wind out of the Latino Heat here, Eddie Guerrero. Oh my God, Eddie taking it to the back of Ricochet, throws him right down onto the mat, and he taunts down to the crowd. Eddie Guerrero, of course, a Latino Heat here, you coming back already, even though the match just started, and drop kick onto the head of Ricochet, onto the head and the chest of Ricochet. What can we see from Latino Heat? A quick finish here, and we go for the three amigos. One amigo. Let's see if we can. Two amigos. There are three opportunities for Ricochet to reverse, and he missed all three amigos, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet on the ground now. Eddie Guerrero, Latino Heat. Oh, but Ricochet counters. What can we see here? And he drops Eddie Guerrero straight to the front face right there, ladies and gentlemen. Front of his face there, ladies and gentlemen. Ricochet climbing yet again, trying to get out of here. And Ember Moon takes on Dakota Kai. I don't know if I mentioned it, but Ember Moon is going to go into Clash for a qualifying match against Becky Lynch to see if she can also get a little bit of a shot there And of course, we have Trish Stratus versus Asuka as our main event. Our women's main event here. You know, breaking boundaries, breaking barriers. Women are just breaking down this glass ceiling, and I can't wait to see what kind of a match they put on. Of course, Asuka is gonna win, though, and Ricochet goes crashing down. But maybe we could see Trish Stratus win herself another women's title, women's championship. Who knows? But ladies and gentlemen, we also have Randy Orton versus Triple H. Ricochet is not getting the title shot from Randy Orton. Of course, Randy Orton is not a big fan of Ricochet. And Eddie Guerrero hits the mat. He is your winner. Latino heat prevails as it always will. But ladies and gentlemen, let me just tell you something right now. Randy Orton is not going to retain. Triple H, the alliance, the whatever you want to call it, the alliance, the corporation, the authority, they are going to prevail at Clash of Champions. Because guess what? Triple H is the warrior, he's the game. But ladies and gentlemen, right now we have Ember Moon versus Dakota Kai. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see if Ember Moon can defeat Dakota Kai here tonight. She made her debut in the WWE at Women's Evolution, at the Evolution pay-per-view. And ladies and gentlemen, on this Monday night, sorry there, I'm a little bit sick, a little bit ill, but this Monday night, and on this Monday, we have seen many reveals for WWE 2K20. But one of the biggest problems with WWE 2K20 is no more championships. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry, but all these custom belts that you see here will be gone. We will have these bare bones belts that we have had before. Of course, Shawn Michaels has to change his US Championship, but he has certainly taken a liking to the one that he has, but he must change it, of course, ladies and gentlemen. But here comes Ember Moon. Of course, the intro cut from her theme song. She is barreling out here. She just wants to add this win to her belt, ladies and gentlemen. After this match, we have Razor Ramon making his last appearance in this company for the foreseen future, and the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Of course, Shawn Michaels not going to defend his title because he's going to face Bret the Hitman Hart in a 2 out of 3 falls match at Clash of Champions. Let's see if he can prevail there too. But ladies and gentlemen, Dakota Kai making her way out here. Just always jolly, always happy. But let me tell you something right now. Ember Moon is going to beat her here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I am sorry about Monday Night Raw. Of course, the video was taken down unfairly, I might add, by WWE and YouTube. So, ladies and gentlemen, I must tell you the results of everything that happened on Monday Night Raw, just so that you're up to date and you're up to speed, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Cesaro won the $1 million title off of The Miz, and Seth Rollins was beaten up at our main event after taking on, I believe it was maybe AJ Styles. I cannot clearly remember, but Seth Rollins ended up winning the match and was taken out by Drew McIntyre, of course. Oh, Johnny Gargano, and he was taken out by Drew McIntyre. But ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got here tonight. And of course, a dark match right before the show, The Fiend attacked Cedric Alexander. Ladies and gentlemen, it was sending a clear message to AJ Styles not to mess with him, or that's what's going to happen. Of course, AJ refused to have a match with The Fiend, saying that he is a coward and that he could not attack him as a man. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to see that match. Unfortunately, at Night of Champions, AJ Styles is going to continue to take on Daniel Bryan at Clash. But right now, Dakota Kai is really taking it to Ember Moon. Ember Moon has to draw back to the corner, slapped right across the chest, and oh, one hell of a kick by by Ember Moon there, screaming. Oh, just jabs that knee right into the back of Dakota Kai. What can we see here? Dakota Kai gets out, and an enziguri by Dakota Kai to Ember Moon, kicks Ember Moon right in the elbow. Ladies and gentlemen, oh, Dakota Kai kicking Ember Moon straight in her face 3 times there, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see, could Dakota Kai win the match off of this? Ladies and gentlemen, I don't really know. One kick out by Ember Moon. Ladies and gentlemen, Dakota Kai might have to bring a little bit more to win this match here tonight. Of course, Dakota Kai made her debut during the Women's Evolution pay-per-view and really showed her true colors, really showed what kind of a wrestler she is on that pay-per-view. But, ladies and gentlemen, I really can't wait to see what Monday Night Raw has to offer tonight. But right now, let's get right back into Dakota Kai and Ember Moon's match. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, Dakota Kai is from Auckland, New Zealand. Her finisher, of course, is the double foot stomp. She's a part of the NXT Women's roster, or was formerly a part of the NXT Women's roster until breaking her way onto SmackDown. And her WWE 2K20 rating is a 73 overall, ladies and gentlemen. Not bad for Dakota Kai here. Ladies and gentlemen, Ember Moon going to the top rope. Could we see her finish this matchup here tonight? Finish what Dakota Kai started here tonight. And oh, Ember Moon falls flat. Cannot finish the matchup here. Dakota Kai kicks Ember Moon straight in the back. Strikes her straight in the back. And ladies and gentlemen, Dakota Kai sending Ember Moon right into the ropes. What can we see here? Oh, Dakota Kai. She's looking for it. Oh my God. Slaps that leg right across the chest of Ember Moon there, ladies and gentlemen. But Ember Moon reversing, kicks Dakota straight off her. She's ready to finish this whole matchup here tonight. Suplex by Ember Moon. She's riling up the crowd. She's taunting. This crowd is loving her here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Ember Moon goes back to the top rope. You've seen her try this move before just now, but didn't seem to land it. Oh my God. Ember Moon trying to roll out of the ring, trying to recover here as she falls flat as Dakota Kai reverses her. Dakota Kai punches Ember Moon straight nearly onto the entrance ramp, using the force of her arm to take out Ember Moon there, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Ember Moon kicks Dakota Kai straight in the stomach, sweeps the leg of Dakota Kai, ladies and gentlemen, as we saw her doing that Women's Battle Royale. And Ember Moon dragging Dakota Kai into the steel steps. Oh, just drives her head right into the steel steps there, ladies and gentlemen. Kane in a dark match was injured by well, shouldn't say in a dark match. Kane was of course injured by Sting, and he, of course, as I relayed the message, has a neck injury. But can we see the double foot stomp? Double foot stomp by Dakota Kai there. Backstabber. 1, 2, 3. Dakota Kai wins the match. But of course we saw Kane be attacked mercilessly by Sting. Of course Sting feels no remorse for the attack that he laid out on Kane that night. Kane will not be back for at least a good 6 months, ladies and gentlemen. But in other news, his brother Undertaker scared Finn Balor in a dark match, ladies and gentlemen, against Tony Nese. Before the show started, and here Dakota Kai celebrating her win. But it seems like the Undertaker is really just not taking Finn Balor at face value. Of course, Finn Balor does really want that match against the Undertaker, but it seems like it's not going to happen. Ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels versus Scott Hall. Of course, Shawn Michaels is a part of D-Generation X, but has moved to a corporate side of him that we've seen a bit lately. Of course, Shawn Michaels was the GM, I guess you could say, or the commissioner of Monday Night Raw in the late 90s, but we have seen a whole different side of Shawn Michaels, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, he's aligned himself with, yes, his best friend Triple H, but also with Stephanie McMahon and the corporation. But here we go, the Heartbreak Kid makes his way out, and of course Razor Ramon has aligned himself with NWO, of course Hollywood Hulk Hogan, all of them. But we haven't really seen them do much. Of course, Sting was supposed to take on Hollywood Hogan, but it did not happen because Kane came out, and the match was set up for Kane versus Sting. And if Kane had never come out, he would have gotten injured. That's all I'm saying. But ladies and gentlemen, I just know the Heartbreak Kid is going to make his way out of here alive. Of course, he is your United States champion, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, the Heartbreak Kid showing off the guns that he's going to use to take out the bad guy, Razor Ramon. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, this is a no-holds-barred match. Anything goes. Another thing I'd like to mention about the Heartbreak Kid, Velveteen Dream has challenged the Heartbreak Kid to a match, saying the Icon versus the Icon, the Immortal versus the Immortal, but again, Shawn Michaels not taking this challenge, similar to that of The Undertaker and Finn Balor. But ladies and gentlemen, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, whatever you fancy, he's here, a WWE Hall of Famer. Here he comes, gliding down the hallway with that famous walk, that famous strut, pulling his hair, pushing back his hair, doing all he can to prove to the fans that Razor Ramon is still well and goddamn alive. Hold on, flicks his toothpick right into the cameraman. I mean, he's still the bad guy, if you ask me, Razor Ramon. But ladies and gentlemen, I will take this opportunity to talk about some WWE draft picks. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, Molly Holly goes to SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, so look out for Molly Holly on your TV. Molly Holly's going to SmackDown. And here we go. Burst of shades of Razor Ramon there, ladies and gentlemen. El Mago Jr. is going to NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, gonna pay his dues, going to NXT. Of course. But ladies and gentlemen, here we go. These two are about to face up here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Shawn Michaels, kept up. Oh my god, kicks to the back. Hellacious kicks to the back, I might add. Goes Scott into the corner. Oh, Shawn Michaels looking for a chop across the chest. But Razor Ramon is not allowing it here tonight. Oh, kicked right by Shawn Michaels, reverse. Not tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, as I mentioned before, Tony Nese is making his way to Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, or sorry, Saturday Night SmackDown for the time being. But ladies and gentlemen, Shawn Michaels is really taking it to Razor Ramon, and that's all the draft picks we have for you right now. Raw will get its own little draft, own little picks when you watch the episode, if it actually ever comes back out. But if not, ladies and gentlemen, we have it for you. But ladies and gentlemen, let me not get into the copyright and how that works. But shoulder bump, I should say, by onto Shawn Michaels by Razor Ramon. Ladies and gentlemen, Razor Ramon throws Shawn Michaels right out of the ring and rolls out. What could we see him do to Shawn? He is really trying to rile up the fans here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, to rally behind him. And, belly to belly onto the Heartbreak Kid. Again, the bad guy. He's just rallying towards the fans. Shawn Michaels trying to get up here. But Razor Ramon strikes the back. Shawn Michaels is clawing his way through this matchup here. But Razor Ramon picks him up, throws him right on to the ring apron. Could Razor Ramon avenge his loss here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Razor Ramon with the forearm right to Shawn Michaels there. Razor Ramon picks him up again, just strikes him, just throws his body right down onto his knee, ladies and gentlemen. Looking for a strike. Shawn Michaels reverses with his own drop kick onto Razor Ramon by the Heartbreak Kid. What more can we see from him tonight, ladies and gentlemen? That's what I want to know. Of course, Razor getting thrown into the ring here. Razor Ramon, what's he going for here? An old-fashioned suplex, ladies and gentlemen. Don't see many suplexes like that anymore. You see your Germans, you see your back, belly to belly, like that one. And you don't really see your suplexes like that anymore. But one kick out by the Heartbreak Kid. Can Razor Ramon really get his loss back? I mean, get another win over Shawn Michaels, or can Shawn Michaels get his loss avenged? And rolling forearm there by Shawn Michaels, putting up the DX hand symbol there. It throws Razor Ramon right out onto the ground on the outside. He's calling for something here, ladies and gentlemen. Razor Ramon gets up. Shawn Michaels could be looking for elbow from the top rope there onto the outside. Picks up the bad guy, throws him back into the ring, ladies and gentlemen. What's the Heartbreak Kid looking for? Going on the top rope. What could he be calling for here tonight? An elbow drop to the back of Razor Ramon. Shawn Michaels looking to pick up Razor. Elbows on the gut. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, what? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting word that apparently Razor Ramon has been disqualified. The winner is Shawn Michaels, ladies and gentlemen. Razor Ramon was disqualified. But I think it's a bit of a meddling by the corporation like I was talking about before, as this is a no-holds-barred match, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't make any sense. But I guess here's your winner, Shawn Michaels. Ladies and gentlemen, the Heartbreak Kid is your winner here tonight. Wait, what? Oh my God! The Velveteen Dream is taking it to Shawn Michaels, sending a message to the Heartbreak Kid. Sending a message to the showstopper, the icon. Ladies and gentlemen, but we gotta move on. Batista is making his return to in-ring action here tonight, accompanied by Ric Flair, the Nature Boy, his old Evolution partner, who said that he really wants to return to the ring. But ladies and gentlemen, could we really see an in-ring return of the Nature Boy, Ric Flair? Who knows, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, you know what? I've heard rumors through the grapevine that I can give a little bit more of our drafts here tonight. So let's try this. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley comes to SmackDown. Of course, Pete Dunne is going to Raw. Lucha House Party is coming to ECW, ladies and gentlemen, and Carmella is making her way onto Raw, ladies and gentlemen. I don't even know what to say. Some great draft picks there, ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. Batista making his way to the ring, the European champion, a man who has taken on many opponents through the years. That includes John Cena, Triple H, even the Undertaker himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Batista has come back, I believe, a little bit full of himself. You know, the spotlight is now on him. Of course, Rick is now in his shadow, ladies and gentlemen. Ric Flair can't see him anymore because he's in the shadows. He's in Batista's shadow, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Batista, very reminiscent of his WrestleMania 26 entrance when he went out to face the man John Cena for his WWE title. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out a bit cocky, a bit full of himself. Ladies and gentlemen, Batista's even faced the likes of Randy Orton, I might add. But John Cena, the Doctor of Thugonomics, is going to come out of here, and he's going to really show Batista what's what, what's for. He's going to take this man apart, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena, of course, now, as you know, has been drafted to SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, Goldberg is as well, as he attacked The Rock, ladies and gentlemen. Goldberg is just so full of it. Batista is just so full of himself, going on the top of the rope, just taunting to the crowd, showing them the title, showing them he means business, what he wants, what he knows he wants, what he's gonna show the crowd, how he is now, what he's doing now. You know, ladies and gentlemen, I can't stress it enough. This man is really showing the people how he really feels. What he's gonna show them, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Doctor of Thugonomics to make his way out here, show Batista what he's working with. Because ladies and gentlemen, although we haven't seen John Cena in a while on WWE TV, he is really going to show these people he means business. Of course, John Cena making his way out here right now. The WWE North American Champion to rival that of the NXT North American Champion on the rival brand of Raw. Ladies and gentlemen, of course, John Cena talking to the crowd here, throwing up signs. He is going to prove to Batista that he is the real champion here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. He is the better champion here tonight. John Cena, of course, fighting for North America here. I guess you could take it as, and Batista fighting here for the European Union there with his little European champion. But I can assure you that the Doctor of Thugonomics is not going to win here, ladies and gentlemen. As much as I just hyped him up, the Doctor of Thugonomics cannot win this match because the animal is going to show him how an animal really fights, ladies and gentlemen. Of course, Doctor of Thugonomics giving up his title. Same with Batista here, the animal, giving up his European title. Ladies and gentlemen, both these men giving up their titles tonight, but only one man will leave holding one of those titles. Of course, both these men out here, John Cena calling for Batista to come on. He's ready for him to bring it. Batista, of course, already bringing it. Throws John Cena down right on his back. What does Batista go for here? Oh, God, stomp to the head of John Cena. Picks him up, but oh, he just hits him hard with that shoulder. John Cena kicked right to Batista's chest. Ladies and gentlemen, attacking the arm. John Cena is doing a full body attack here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Batista making his way up, rolls out. That's a strike by John Cena there. Batista with a takedown on John Cena. Oh, John Cena sweeps the leg of Batista there. And Batista hit hard by John Cena on his legs. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena dragging Batista to the center of the ring. Maybe we could see an STF. No, John Cena. What is he? Oh my God! Kick to the midsection of the animal. But I will tell you right now, Batista is going to get the upper hand in this match. I can feel it. The animal is going to take it to the Doctor of Thugonomics, but John Cena comes in for cover. Not even a 1 count by the referee there. Ladies and gentlemen, not even a 1 count for the Doctor of Thugonomics. John Cena with a clothesline to Batista and looking for misses hard there as Batista moves out of the way. Ladies and gentlemen, Batista picks up John Cena like it's nothing and slams him right down. Then picking him up, John Cena countering with an uppercut. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena doing the exact same thing, picks him up, slams him down. Ladies and gentlemen, kick to the back by John Cena onto Batista there. John Cena is puffing up his shoes there, ladies and gentlemen. Bringing Batista to the center of the ring here. 1 kick out by the animal. Of course, Ric Flair trying to distract the ref, trying to get his attention, but this ref is not going to waver from his position here. Batista picks up John Cena onto his shoulder, just throws him down, slamming him down. What is Ric Flair, the dirtiest player in the game, throwing in a steel chair that Batista's probably not going to be able to use here tonight. But John Cena rolls out of the ring, Batista taunting the crowd here, not having it. Ladies and gentlemen, Batista just took out John Cena with 1 punch. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena on the outside trying to recuperate, trying to recover. Batista just stopping, striking, kicking, doing all he can to take out the Doctor of Thugonomics, but I don't think it's going to happen. And Batista lifts him up, throws him down, straight onto the floor of the arena here. Ladies and gentlemen, on the mat, as Batista throws John Cena straight past the SmackDown logo there. Of course, ladies and gentlemen. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into WWE 2K20 that comes out on October the 22nd. Ladies and gentlemen, we had some new gameplay footage obtained by many of the people who visited this event that 2K had put on. Ladies and gentlemen, in many of the gameplay footage looks great, and that's why you should go out and buy yourself a copy, even if you're not gonna get Hulk Hogan, The Rock with $1 million with the $500 T-shirt, or if you're not gonna get Mankind, The Rock and Sock Connection, or China, the ninth wonder of the world, China. You can still experience, you can still step inside, you can still take on the majesty of what is WWE 2K20, ladies and gentlemen. But as Batista picks up and just throttles John Cena and just slams him down on the mat, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena throws Batista back, ladies and gentlemen, hitting him hard, striking him hard. Batista picks him up and slams him down over here, right by Jojo, our ring announcer, and our timekeeper. Batista throws John back in the ring, taking his time, walking back in as he starts running. As the referee starting to count a bit faster. Batista. Oh my God. Camel clutch. The camel clutch by Batista there. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena has felt a move similar to this, the accolade, and has tapped out. So, no, we don't see him tap out like he did to the accolade as Batista goes head first into the second rope there. As he goes, slam John Cena down, going under the rope, and following him up right onto the neck, right on his neck. John Cena throws Batista over his shoulder, striking him. Just going for hard-hitting strikes here, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena throws Batista out of the ring. Batista hits hard onto the mat on the floor. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena strike after strike onto this man. But Batista countering with a clothesline. A lariat, I should say, as John Cena is fairly close. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena strikes and strikes and strikes as the referee's count gets closer and closer to that 10. But Batista throws John Cena back into the ring. Hits him hard on the neck. Big boot right to the head of John Cena. I don't even know how John Cena is going to survive this matchup here tonight. Batista looking for a strike. Not going to happen. John Cena throws him down. 5-knuckle shuffle. Ladies and gentlemen, or a variation thereof. And ladies and gentlemen, what is John Cena looking for? Nothing, because Batista slammed him hard. Batista with a spine buster. Batista, the animal, looking to drag John Cena into the center of the ring there. Referee goes in. 1, 2, kick out by John Cena. Batista is looking at Ric Flair for the advice here, ladies and gentlemen, for the non-verbal advice. And Batista going for the clutch here, ladies and gentlemen. He's going for his very non-infamous but very deadly submission move. And John Cena gets out of it, kicks Batista straight in his face there. John Cena throws Batista up and then down, rounding Ric Flair. Ric Flair is talking to John Cena here, ladies and gentlemen, to get Batista some time to think, to get back up here. John Cena throws him down, hard onto the mat, going for the cover here. Wait, no. Could we see 5-knuckle shuffle? Another 5-knuckle shuffle, ladies and gentlemen. John Cena off the ropes, and 5-knuckle shuffle. Batista is busted wide open. Ladies and gentlemen, John Cena picks him up. Does he go for hard-hitting strikes? But no, Batista came up with a kick and a lariat onto John Cena. Picks him up. But no, John Cena picking him up and throwing him right over his shoulder. John Cena looking for the FU. Looking to hit the FU here, ladies and gentlemen. Picks him up. FU by John Cena. Cover 1, 2. Kick out by the animal. Kicks. Strikes by John Cena into the animal Batista, ladies and gentlemen. He's got him tight there, ladies and gentlemen. But actually, ladies and gentlemen, I'm getting reports that Stone Cold is actually going to get, if he wins the match later tonight, he's actually going to get an earlier date to compete for the championship at a In Your House pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. That is live for you, of course. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a house show. He's going to get a chance to compete there for the WWE title. And if he wins there, he's going to get a surefire shot to get to champions. And over the shoulder, John Cena goes to Batista. John Cena dragging him to the center of the ring. To the corner of the ring. Cover. He's looking up. Shoot the ref here. And Batista doesn't let that take him down. Batista hitting down as hard as he had in. Delirium again. Strike by Batista. Strikes by the animal. Picks him up. Hard hitting punch there by Batista. Picks him up again. Once he has it out for now. Another spine buster. By the animal. 1, 2, 3. And what did I tell you people? Batista picks up the one hand. Batista, the animal, takes down the guy, the man that was the man for so many years in WWE, takes him down to get this victory here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And that takes us to our fourth and final match of Stone Cold Steve Austin versus the corporation, Mr. McMahon, more specifically, accompanied by The Rock and the rest of the corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, and here we go. The animal gets to celebrate his double title win, becoming the first European and North American champion in WWE history, making holding claim to that, and he will hold claim to that till he leaves SmackDown, till he's drafted to Raw, till he leaves the company. But ladies and gentlemen, right now, let's get into the match that I feel like most of you have been waiting for. Mr. McMahon versus Stone Cold Steve Austin, a qualifying match to see if Stone Cold is going to be able to get to that In Your House pay-per-view to face The Rock. Ladies and gentlemen, if Mr. McMahon wins, Stone Cold will lose his opportunity at the In Your House pay-per-view, and Stone Cold will not be competing on at the Clash of Champions pay-per-view. But if he does win, Stone Cold will get his opportunity. And here we go, the corporation making their way out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, accompanied by the Alliance, I should say, ladies and gentlemen, as Stephanie McMahon accompanies her father and the rest of the Alliance, The Rock and Kurt Angle, the gold medalist, to the ring, to the arena, to see Stone Cold get his dream shattered, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, but can Stone Cold really beat the Alliance? Can he really beat Vince McMahon here tonight if he's accompanied by the Brahma Bull, our champion, our reigning, defending, supreme champion here tonight, ladies and gentlemen? I don't believe so. I believe that Stone Cold's not even going to get close, if you ask me, and I'm sorry if that offends you, but I love him too, but I don't think he's going to get anywhere near where he needs to be to win that match here tonight, win this match here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as Vincent Kennedy McMahon and the rest of the Alliance go head-to-head with Stone Cold. Of course, it is just Vince McMahon in this match, but it's a greater battle between these two, as Stone Cold coming out on the ATV, or the ATV, ladies and gentlemen, not great with cars, but coming out on the ATV, driving straight past the Alliance here, ladies and gentlemen, sending a message. The glass shatters. Stone Cold making his way out here. It's very similar to how he made his entrance on that faithful WrestleMania night as Goldberg took on Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 21, I believe, ladies and gentlemen, as Stone Cold makes his way out here, guns blazing, hell raising. He's ready to take on Vince McMahon, as he's done so many times, even one time with his hand tied straight behind his back. Stone Cold has taken on Vince McMahon many a time. This isn't something that we've never seen before, but ladies and gentlemen, the stakes are something that we've never seen before. Can Stone Cold really make it to that house show? Can he really win the title? Who knows? But either way, Vincent Kennedy McMahon has said, Stone Cold already going for Vince McMahon there, ladies and gentlemen. But Vince McMahon said even if Stone Cold makes it to the pay-per-view, he's still going to have to fight his way to make it to the actual main event, ladies and gentlemen, because I have special incoming news on the pre-show. Stone Cold and The Rock both have to face an opponent to make it to the main event. Of course, if Austin wins his match, he will undoubtedly retain his title. But if The Rock wins, Stone Cold will have to defend it against The Rock later that night. But, ladies and gentlemen, if The Rock does not win, and Stone Cold will just keep his title, and the match will not happen. But, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. If Stone Cold does not win here tonight, The Rock will go on to retain his title, and he won't have to defend it, of course. But if Stone Cold loses his match, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm talking about, the Alliance using their power in a great way, in a smart way. Stone Cold will lose his title and will have to hand it to The Rock. Literally come on the next night and hand it to The Rock. Look at him straight in his face. He will have to hand it to The Rock personally, as Vince McMahon is really taking it to Austin here. A man with no real former wrestling background, other than his father being the commissioner of the WWF, as it was known back then, of that promotion, ladies and gentlemen, the WWF. But ladies and gentlemen, Mr. McMahon has really decided to really take it to Austin as he goes for a cover, and Austin, not even a 1 count by Vince McMahon here tonight. Can Vince McMahon really win against Stone Cold? Well, that I don't know. But can he try his goddamn best? Yes, he can. But Stone Cold really seems to want this. As much as I don't think he's gonna win, ladies and gentlemen, maybe my views are really dredging up my thoughts here on who's gonna win tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as Mr. McMahon goes in with a hard-hitting clothesline, I must say. He picks up Austin. What's he going for? Oh my god, just throwing him right on the ropes. Stephanie is looking really happy, as of course her father could win with all the glory here tonight. Because if Vince McMahon wins against Stone Cold, guess what? Stone Cold ain't going to the house show. He ain't going to In Your House, the Generation X. Ladies and gentlemen, that was of course one of many In Your House pay-per-views that we will have. But ladies and gentlemen, one of the In Your House pay-per-views that we will have is Revenge of the Taker, but that is not until I believe February or around next year, 2020, ladies and gentlemen. But Vince McMahon sweeps the legs of Stone Cold, going in for tackling, I would guess you would say, the legs of Stone Cold. Just takes him down there. One kick out by Austin there. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know who's going to win, but I in no shadow of a doubt do I think the Alliance is really going to try their hardest here to keep Stone Cold away from this, as Stone Cold goes straight onto the knee of Vincent Kennedy McMahon. He gets out of the ring, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, one good right by Austin, and he's using that right hand to his advantage when he goes for that 316 press. The referee distracted here by the turnbuckle, distracting this turnbuckle that Vince McMahon took off a few moments ago to distract the referee there, as Austin looks to be calling for a trademark move. A stunner by Stone Cold. Steve Austin turn angle, has his hand on his head. I think he knows what's going to happen here. 1, 2, 3. Austin is making it to that In Your House pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, many of the matches at that In Your House pay-per-view will not be broadcasted, as of course Kofi Kingston, Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, and I believe, I cannot remember his tag team's name, but they will all take on each other for the ECW title. Ladies and gentlemen, this In Your House pay-per-view will not be broadcasted, except for the one match, Stone Cold versus The Rock title, ladies and gentlemen. And if it's not, I will get you the news, I will get you the scoop once we enter Clash of Champions for the kickoff, the pre-show, whatever you want to call it. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be giving you commentary, as we will have a good number of matches, not really too much commentary-wise, but a good amount of matches for the pre-show, as Austin celebrates his victory during the night. Austin celebrating the fact that he's going to get that shot at the title that he lost at the hands of The Rock, at the hands of the Brahma Bull. Ladies and gentlemen, The Rock is very full of himself, but I don't think he's going to be able to grasp a win at the Generation X In Your House. Or if you want to even call it 2 words for it, DX In Your House. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you at Clash of champions. Now, goodbye.